Hi there. If you've been watching our videos, you know that we believe that helping others helps you too. So for a change of pace, here's a story of my experience with that. It happened at Rutgers University, where I'd officiated a swim meet for the Children's Special Hospital. Driving there, I'd assumed there'd be lots of athletes. Afterwards, I thanked God there were only 22. The pool was loud with the sounds of swimming, of splashing, music, laughter, and cheering. But what made it memorable for me was that the young swimmers waiting on deck each sat in his or her wheelchair. To occupy them, I gave them riddles. Give me exactly 6 US cents using exactly 2 US coins. And one of them cannot be a penny. It became the first we ever filmed for this channel. To judge my lanes, I walked to the far end of the pool where I saw Rutgers' varsity track team running, not swimming, through the deep water of the high dive pool. It was a change of pace workout for them, and it clearly was not a lot of fun. We officials keep the competition fair. In swimming, there are no penalties, no warnings. You break the rules and you're out, disqualified. And the swimmer doesn't find out until he or she leaves the water. I DQ'd one young lady for the backstroke event. The rules for turning say that you can take either a single one-arm pull or a single two-arm pull when you're face down in the water. She had taken 2 strokes, and she knew it. Usually, swimmers kick all the way into the wall. But, and there's always a but, her legs didn't work. We officials had been told to judge the body parts that worked according to the rules. Yeah, right. Like that made it easier to disqualify her or to explain it to her afterwards. Some waiting swimmers got in my way, so I sent them to the dive pool to see the world's worst swimmers. They asked politely, "What do you mean by that?" It's another riddle, so I tell you nothing. Nothing. They rolled there, looked, and laughed. They then talked to the exhausted runners lying on the wet deck. When the kids rolled back, they were smiling, sitting a little bit taller. They were also acting prouder, but that might have just been my imagination. Bearing a miracle, these children will sit in wheelchairs for the rest of their lives. Yet I believe that for a few minutes, each of them believed, no, they didn't believe, they knew they were better swimmers than the entire Rutgers varsity track team. And I think that is worth remembering. To this day, when I think I've got problems, remembering that morning puts them into perspective. It reminds me that there are people who complain loudly about a hangnail, while others, who you might think have it really rough, endure what they must and still find a way to do what they can. By the way, being handicapped doesn't mean you're incapable of doing great things. Look up Helen Keller or take a look at Becca Meyer. She's a blind swimmer. Another, by the way, I'm down another pound, 4 in total, because I'm walking after dinner. Please, God, let me always be able to walk. Wet sneakers or no. I am Mike of the Be More Better team. Thank you for watching. We really appreciate it. Please comment, like, follow, subscribe if you haven't. But always be more better. Body, mind, and spirit. And then be even more better when you keep your expectations of others high. And before I forget, share your stories, even with us. We'd love to hear them. And more importantly, and you'd know this if you watched our first video, it's a penny and a nickel. One of them can't be a penny. The other one can. So for a change this has been a pleasure. Until the next time. Bye now.